Audience, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
I'm Shiloh.
I'm Amanda.
A bulletin board is a platform for educators to display information for their audience. A bulletin board can be very crucial to someone's learning or the information that they are taking in. Because of this, it is very crucial for the person who is making the bulletin board to do it correctly. This includes finding a topic, gathering your information, directing it to your audience, while staying on topic and staying on track with your main idea. The makers of bulletin boards do so to give information on certain subjects, certain events, in certain periods of time that can correspond with someone's need to obtain a certain knowledge. In making learning visible, the article explains the importance of the content of your bulletin board has a big influence on the audience. It goes into depth of who, what, where, when, and how to build your bulletin board. When creating your bulletin board, you have to think about who your audience is going to be and how you will appeal to them, as well as what content you're going to display on the board. When you have your information for your bulletin board, which include text, pictures, titles, and real working students, if needed, then you are able to figure out when you need to post this information and how you want to display your message to your audience. When I create a bulletin board, I like to put in eye-catching artwork that will appeal to someone so they are more inclined to view the information on the board. When creating a bulletin board in certain places such as a school, you have to be mindful of your surroundings, so that gives you the responsibility of incorporating not only your work, but your students' work as well into the board. That way they will become more willing to view the board because it comes from either them or their peers. In the article Standards-Based Bulletin Board, the author makes a point of other students' work being utilized on the board, this in which helps motivating the students to participate and engage more in their learning activity. Seeing other students work on a bulletin board will influence other students to meet certain standards that are given to them when completing work. This will not only improve their participation, but also their overall knowledge in their course. In the rubric criteria for creating billboards, it follows whether or not the creator was organized, connected with their audience correctly, and efficiently, whether the persons involved stayed on topic and followed the main idea, or if they fell off topic and strayed too far. The rubric also keeps track of grammatical errors and artwork incorporated into the bulletin board to keep credibility and to appeal to viewers to their bulletin board information. This rubric is very useful when it comes to creating a bulletin board because it tells you exactly what you need and the corresponding score that you would or may receive based off of your work and the effort you put into your creation. In the study of teachers studying the effects of bulletin boards, it goes over assumptions and interpretations about ideas of the effectiveness in bulletin boards and the use for students. They also construct a questionnaire with the students in their school, and it shows that students are more appealed to look at their work or their peers' work, perhaps someone else's work, such as a teacher. After examining the assumptions, they come to the conclusion that a bulletin board can only be effective if it appeals to the person and the audience you're directing it to. One of the assumptions held was that a bulletin board may be ineffective in all aspects, but it was concluded that students are more appealed to seeing artistic collaborations that pertain to their education and occasionally have commentary from the public. This proves effective because it shows that students will participate more when they are included in their activity more, resulting in being productive, than seeing general information being put out by one source or individual. In all, when creating a bulletin board, you have to make sure that you are fully educated on the topic you are displaying, and you have to incorporate other people's ideas into the project to make the activity more inviting, as well as staying focused on the idea and the main idea and keeping physical appearance to a T. Thank you.
Cool.